Moving on. Maternal health has been described as the pillar upon which the survival of the next generation of any nation depends on. This was the high point of the 22nd Inaugural Lecture of Osun State University, which was presented by Professor Esther Olarinmoye. Lydia Adegbaju has this report.
The 22nd Inaugural Lecture of the Osun State University was presented by Professor Esther Olarinmoye, who spoke on the topic Reproductive and Sexual Health, the Foundation Pillar of a Nation. In her speech, Professor Olarinmoye said some of her major research interest has been majorly on child health and reproductive and sexual health of women and adolescents. She also highlighted some of her contributions on maternal health, which includes research work on gender-based violence, violence against women, sexual violence, domestic violence against men, and community attitudes to HIV and people living with HIV/AIDS, amongst others. Professor Olarinmoye noted that the survival of the next generation of a nation depends on the successful childbearing practices of its citizens, which is wholly dependent on maternal health.
Indeed, the health of the next generation, the growth and survival of a nation depends on the successful childbearing and child-rearing practices of its citizens. Furthermore, maternal health is a major determinant of family health status. Also, the family is, of course, the basic unit of any society, which eventually adds up to constitute the nation.
On his part, the Vice-Chancellor of Osun State University, Professor Odunayo Clement Adeboye, recommended that sexual health education be taught in basic schools for children to learn at early stages and not on social media.
I want us to open this thing about sexual education to youths, whether you teach it in the 4 walls of classroom or you don't. This thing has made the world so easy that they learn it from here. Then why don't we start teaching it at the primary level?
Speaking further on the inaugural topic, Professor Olarinmoye said reproductive health is the foundation and pillar of the nation and emphasized on how the health of the mother affects the child, which in turn impacts the nation at large.
Reproductive health is the foundation and pillar of the nation. Now, unless a set of people have a good child rearing and childbearing practices, good health for their mothers, because the health of the mothers affect the health of the unborn child even. And then the health of the child as it grows up affects what will be the basis of the health of the adolescent. And whatever you keep practicing during your adolescent year will affect the health when you become an adult. So when you take all these units together, from the family to the society to a nation, you will see that most of the time you must have good maternal and child health, including adolescent health.
The former Chief Medical Director of Uniosun Teaching Hospital, Professor Babatunde Olaitan, who was also present at the lecture, praised the inaugural lecturer, Professor Olarinmoye, as one of the pioneer lecturers at Lautech University College of Health Sciences, who has taught generations of medical students and doctors. While Professor Olugbenga Bello, Dean from Lautech University Ogbomoso, described her as a mentor whose impact on community medicine has birthed several articles, and Professor Akinlolu Omishore, HOD Community Medicine, Osun State University, described her as a trainer who is concerned about the growth of others.
Professor Mrs. Olarinmoye has been a teacher over the last 3 decades or so, and has been one of the pioneers of Lautech University College of Health Sciences before she moved to Osun State University College of Health Sciences. Has taught generations of medical students, generations of resident doctors, and this is like the peak of telling the world what she's done in the last 30 years.
She's a professor of community medicine with specialty in reproductive health. And because of that, she has written a lot of scholarly articles, and also she has mentored a lot of us.
She's a trainer, she's a teacher. She is somebody that is interested in the progress of others and is concerned about others, and she has raised so many medical doctors, so many public health physicians.
On his part, the Orangun of Okeila, Oba Adedokun Abolarin, described Professor Olarinmoye as a brilliant, resourceful, dynamic, and calm person, a striking resemblance of her father, whom he said the Okeila Orangun cannot forget.
Who our father was and who our mom was. Brilliant, resourceful, dynamic, calm, quiet, and you cannot write the history of Okeila Orangun of the 20th and partly of the 21st century without the role of his father, Baba Ewalewa Ephraim Oshundino. So I'm not surprised because the parents invested in our education.
Dignitaries present at the inaugural lecture include the Pro-Chancellor, Adeleke University, Ede, Dr. Deji Adeleke, sister to Osun State Governor, Yeyeluwa Modupe Adeleke Soni, the Registrar, Osun State University, Atinuke Oguntunde, among others. Lydia Adegbaju, Western Spring Television.